This year's Computex coverage is brought to you by MSI, Thermaltake, Corsair, and Be Quiet.
We are here at Silicon Power Computex 2024. Let's go check out all of the awesome products they have on display. So here at the Silicon Power booth, we have the XS70 NVMe drive. This is a Gen 4 drive, and they're demonstrating here in a clear designed panel that this is compatible with the PS5. Now, we absolutely sucked at the game, but we did get the opportunity to test it out in real time, and I have to say my performance really wasn't that good, was it? Now, with this, you could actually get 7,300 megabytes per second read and 6,800 megabytes per second write. So you are getting fantastic performance for your PS5. Plus, it has the built-in heatsink on there, so you're actually getting some optimal performance in terms of cooling as well. Okay, so I don't understand this, but the bottom one, okay. Which one? The X? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I won that one, but I lost the first one. But no one needs to see that. Now, this is the new UD90 PCIe Gen 4 NVMe drive. These are actually built for the console. So you see here we have the ROG Ally, and of course we've also got other consoles. It can utilize these, and this has speeds of up to 5,000 megabytes per second, and you can get this up to 2 terabytes in capacity as well. So plenty of storage for your handheld games, and it's going to be loading games super fast. So if you guys need an upgrade, consider the Silicon Power UD90. Now, here we have their brand new XPower Storm DDR5 RAM. This is actually classified as their highest end RAM that they have on offer. You can see we have some nice, sleek, low profile heat sinks, and it also has nice diffused RGB RAM. You can see it in action here. The diffusing is fantastic. You can't actually see any individual LEDs, and you can get speeds up to 8,000 megatransfers per second. So these are absolutely fantastic, and they have taken the top place in terms of performance for Silicon Power. Yeah. Now, as technology evolves, NVMe drives are also getting hotter. Now, we have Gen 5 drives on the market, so Silicon Power is doing their best to develop heat sinks that actually get the temperatures down. They create so much temperature, especially achieving speeds that Gen 5 does. So you can see that we actually have one installed inside the rig here, and here are a few options over here that are available on the market. Now, to give you guys an idea about cooling performance, they actually took a Gen 5 NVMe, they measured it at 74.8 degrees. Now, when they put the heatsink on, it actually got down to 55.9 degrees. That's a 20 degrees drop in temperature. Now, this is the XS80. This is a Gen 5 NVMe, and you can see that the cooler on this is actually more compressed. So it's not sticking out as much as the previous coolers that we showed, but it still gets amazing performance. We're talking 10,000 megabytes per second read and 10,000 megabytes per second write. It's actually installed inside this build as a live demo, as well as their RAM that we were talking about before. Now, we also have another Gen 5 NVMe drive, but this one doesn't actually have a heatsink attached to it. However, this one is able to maintain coolness while actually achieving 12,000 megabytes per second read, which is mind-boggling. I haven't seen any that fast yet on the market. Now, these are the XPower Zenith and XPower Zenith RGB. These used to be the top of the line until the other ones came out, but now they are the mid-tier. Now, these are a super low profile RAM, actually quite cost effective as well. And being low profile, you actually don't run into compatibility issues when it comes to CPU coolers or radiators sticking out that might actually hit them. So these are a very nice option if you don't want to spend the extra money, but you do want something with a bit of RGB bling. Now, for those of you who want something that is super cost effective, we've got the XPower Pulse DDR5. Now, this is a pretty simple design. It does have a little heatsink on it, but no RGB, no bells and whistles. It's just standard, but it packs a punch as well. So you can expect performance of 6,400 megatransfers per second. So if you're on a bit of a budget, this would be the option for you. So this is the Silicon Power MX10. Now, iPhones have recently come out and been forced to go with USB Type-C. So Silicon Power thought it'd be a great idea to actually create the MX10, which is a portable SD card. The great feature about this is it is magnetized because the iPhones have that feature there. So that is built in, meaning that you're not going to lose the external SSD. Now, this comes with up to 2 terabytes of capacities, and it supports Apple ProRes as well if you want to film straight from the phone to it. The beauty about it is all you have to do after filming is take it from here and put it into your laptop and you're ready to go. So this is the Superior Pro V90 from Silicon Power, and I wanted to show you guys this because because we actually use V90s ourselves. Now this is 512 gigabyte, and this is something that you would use if you're a content creator. The V90s have fantastic speeds. I'm talking up to 290 megabytes per second, which is actually quite needed really if you're going to be using those higher formats on your cameras, especially for high-end 4K recording. So this is definitely what we use. 512 gigabytes, it can be chewed up really fast, especially if you're in 4K. So it's good that we have these higher capacities available. We are here at Silicon Power Computex 2024.